about an hour or two ago. My father-in-law, he's at the bug out location by himself, and it's pretty hot out this time of year. And he had a heat stroke, and he was by himself. Luckily, he was able to get in his truck and drink some water, and it took him about an hour or so to cool down and come back to. And he was able to drive himself home. I was actually on my way out there to meet up with him to check on him and see, give him a ride home and all that, maybe hospital. But he seems to be doing fine. He's should be home by now. I called him every so often to check on him when he was on his way in. But it's very serious, especially this time of year. And I'm going to talk about personal experience and something to look out for. You really got to know your body and how it reacts when you start having heat stroke and you start becoming overheated. You start to really feel funny and different. Personally, I know it's coming on and my body's getting too hot. I need to step aside and cool down. When I start feeling like a little buzzy, maybe a coolness, you can stop sweating, slurred speech like I'm doing right now. And you start feeling a little fuzzy and out of focus and a little bit disoriented. That's how I know it's coming on with me. What I do is I like to just, after a couple hours of work, and even if you don't feel that way, you should find some shade for 20 minutes to 30 minutes, drink plenty of water, cool down before you get back to it, and that should help out. If at all possible, work in the shade if you can. If you got some shade, pop some up, fan something, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and it should help prevent some type of heat stroke. But it happened to him, and we were kind of worried. We couldn't get in touch with him for a while. Finally called him, and he answered. He sounded kind of slurred, a little disoriented, but he came to. It took him an hour. He was just cooling down, had a rag, water, and he should be back home and safe now. So good luck to that. It could have been pretty serious. He's 68 years old, and the heat is no joke. It will get you. It will get anybody. So take it seriously. And like I said, even if you don't feel it, get some shade, cool down, and get back to it if you need to. But heat stroke is life-threatening. It's very serious, and it occurs when your body overheats and it can't regulate its own temperature. Of course, your body heats up to 103 degrees. It starts to kick in. You get confusion, disorientation, loss of consciousness, and bad cases. And also, in really bad cases, you could have seizures, like it happens. I'm not a doctor, but this is known information, and it hadn't happened to me before where I passed out or got real bad, but I did feel the fuzziness and the coolness come over me, stop sweating, and a little disoriented, buzzy feeling, out of focus kind of thing. So it's very serious. Some other symptoms, a headache, of course, get dehydrated, not enough water, nausea and vomiting, rapid heartbeat and breathing. Of course, hot, red, dry skin, could be damp in some cases, muscle cramps, and dizziness and fainting. So those are the symptoms of heat stroke. So this time of year, it's very serious. You got to take it seriously. You got to get into some shade, cool down, 20, 30 minutes at a time, every couple of hours of work in the heat, especially if you're working in direct sunlight and you're not able to get into some shade. You have to find it. And like I said, even if you're not feeling it, take the time to cool down, drink plenty of water. Of course, if you find somebody that has heat stroke or something, you want to get them in the shade in a cool place, sit down, take it easy, get them plenty of water, cool them down gradually. Don't give them a cold bottle of water. It could shock them. Don't throw them in an air conditioned unit, cold place, that could shock them as well. It needs to be a gradual kind of thing. Of course, you want to call 911 local emergency services immediately. Get them in a cool, shaded place. Remove any excess clothing, like if they got a lot of long gear on, hoodie for some reason in the heat. Some people do that. I know one guy that actually likes to wear hoodies in the summertime. It's kind of crazy, but that's that's his way of keeping cool and staying out of the sun and not overheating. And he takes his time and cools down when he can. But just main thing is cooling the person down. So that was the topic for today because it was a real life situation. It actually happened a couple hours ago, and we're lucky enough that he was able to cool himself down and hang out for a while and drink plenty of water. And when he came to and felt much better, he was able to drive himself home. Like I said, I was on my way out there to get him, and I got a phone call from him, said he was fine. And his ride was about an hour, 15 minutes. I called him every 15 minutes, checking on him, make sure he's still good and rolling. But he made it home safely, luckily, and it could have been very serious. So we're thankful he's good. And maybe that's a lesson learned, not to work out in the heat by yourself, just to have somebody there with you, just in case, because you never know. You could drop out and it's over with pretty much. So it's a very serious thing. So I just wanted to go over it. Today's topic was heat stroke, which is a good one. It's hey guys, how's it going? I got my topic said and done, and it was a serious real life topic for today. So I wanted to jump on and get it going and talk about that. But how's everybody doing? Thanks for joining in. This is the third day in a row I'm live on YouTube. Never before in the history has this ever happened. So on a nice little streak. It feels good. I like it, but I can't do this often. I'm actually going to be going back to work here possibly Friday, maybe Monday. So I'll be gone and out for a while again, but I may get a chance to go live out there and talk about a few topics and things and chat with you guys. But we got some good Starlink out in the middle of the ocean. It works pretty good. So we like that. It's good for communication, calling back home, family, and all that stuff. Yeah, hope everybody's doing good, and that everyone's doing okay, and it's not going to have any heat stroke anytime soon. It's pretty hot out there, and right now it's not even the hottest part of the year. So I'll tell you something there. We're increasing, getting over 100 sometimes here. But I hope everybody's doing good. And let's see something real quick. So where's everybody from? I try to ask that every time. Not a lot of people respond. It's fine. It's no big deal. But if you got any questions about heat stroke, I had a whole spiel just a minute ago about it. And I may just jump on initially on these lives and just talk about the topic. And it'll go ahead and end up posting on the channel so everybody can go back and watch it. Hopefully you're lucky enough to watch it live and ask some questions during it, which will make it cool little interaction and a deal. But hope everybody's good out there. Hey, how's it going? Well, that was the topic for today, was heat stroke. So I hope everybody is careful out there and takes their time in the heat and cools off in the shade, drinks plenty of water. And remember, guys, to take it easy, especially this time of year. Work, but work slow, drink plenty of water. And as always, remember to keep on prepping.